Hi everyone, James White here, sales trainer and mentor, and I wanted to do another video in relation to some of the videos I've shared recently around sales fears and some of the biggest issues that business owners have when it comes to selling and how it makes them feel and the worry that they get around the aspect of sales itself. And these fears are causing them to not take action and do the work and do the activities that are so essential when it comes to winning business. So one of the biggest fears that I get from business owners that I talk to when I mention to people about things is the fear of reputation. And what do I mean by the fear of reputation? So there's a real concern that people say to me, well James, I don't want to be seen as this really pushy salesperson. I don't like the thought of being seen as this person that's really sort of, a bit sort of dodgy and looking like I'm gonna, this like car salesman approach. Well, the other thing they'll also say to me is that, well, I'm a very feared and worried about what the reputation, what people will say about me. They'll say I'm a salesy person, I'm cheesy, and I'm horrible, and I'm not a very nice person. And what they do is they use these fears, especially around reputation, and don't get me wrong, no one wants to look and appear like a car salesman and someone that's dodgy, but they use these fears to then not take the action, and this action is then resulting in causing major problems in their business and in what they're doing. The first thing, so how can you avoid this? What are some of the simple tips you can do to focus on actually thinking it's an issue around your reputation and that you're going to think that people are going to think you're this cheesy salesperson? The first thing to get into your mind around this is that the best salespeople don't make it about them. They make it about the prospect. They focus solely on what can I do to make this person's world better, and if I can't make their world better, then I'm not going to try and sell them anything. The first thing to focus on is a change in, if you like, your approach and your mindset, and that's to really just think around that it's not about you, it's about the prospect. It's about people only buy for two reasons. I've always said it's a problem or want. What are the problems and wants that audience has? And if you can then help solve those, it's going to give you a great insight, and they're going to see that you're not a cheesy salesperson serving your own ends. You're really aiming and focusing on helping them serve and look after themselves and drive value for them. And when you do that, the mindset changes. Your reputation is not about a taker, but about someone that's giving and supporting and adding value to the process. The second point of this is that if you're a salesperson that just goes out, and a business person that goes out and talks to people and says, by the way, can I have the business? Before you literally do anything, all you want to do is take, then you're going to have a problem. My methodologies and the way I talk about selling is you have to serve before you sell. You have to give before you get. You have to go out to the marketplace with a value, with content, with materials, things that are going to make your audience go, wow, okay, that's really helpful. This person's great. They're not just a salesperson trying to solve and do what they do, trying to sell what they do. They're really interested in helping and serving and making people, get value and get rewarded. And they want to make the world of the prospects and the people who work with a better place. Focus on giving. What can you serve? How can you support that prospect? How can you give them a piece of research, an article, some resources, a video series, whatever? What can you give to that person before you try and then gain from them? So how can you serve before you try and sell? Great sales is all about service, giving, providing, making sure that they're able to see that you can add value to their world. And if you do that, they're not going to be worried about your reputation. They're going to be worried about the reputation you're going to gain is one of a person that adds something rather than tries to just take something. And the final thing, if you're really still worried about it, is to think about this. And this is a methodology I use a lot with people that I work with. And that's, people worry about the reputation of people that are outside their immediate circle of trust. And I always say to people, focus your life and what you do around like an onion, and an onion's got a number of layers, and in your business and in your personal world, write down those people that, if in the worst event happened, something major happened in your life, who would be the people you would call? Who would be the first people on your list to call when there was a major, and I wouldn't wish it to happen on you, but if it did happen, who would be the first people to call? And they're what I call your layer one people. They are literally your core. These people are intrinsically important in your life, and their opinion does matter, so do value those people. And layer two people are also people on the outside of that who you'd call next. And invariably, people that are then on layer 3 and layer 4, associates, people that you know of, or people you hear of, or friends, or people you've met before, but they're not really your layer 1 and 2 people, those are the people that are, if you like, that people start to worry about. Oh, well, I don't want to, because that person will think I'm a salesperson. Well, they're not going to be in your core of your life. If events happen in your life that I wouldn't wish on you, but that are tragic or difficult, they're not going to be the people you call. So why are you worried about their opinion? So focus on the people that that you're caught in your life. And of course, if they think you're coming across as being too pushy or too salesy, then yeah, take their advice on board. But don't just focus on necessarily the advice of people that aren't important in your life in that respect. So look, I hope this video has given you a few little snippets around how to deal with this fear of reputation. People worry about it because they think of sales being done in the wrong way. Sales done in the right way, and if you take over to www.mysalessuccesstest.co.uk, it will share some outlines and ideas on how you can take sales and focus on selling in the right way. Then if you can really be in a position where you engage, show value, focus on them, not you, then it's going to mean that you're not going to worry about a reputation. You're going to be seen as someone that adds value, that's really important in the process, and it's going to make prospects want to talk to you. Hope that video has helped, guys. If you've got any queries and questions, just put them in the comment section below. Feel that this isn't right, feel you've still got this fear and you can't get over it, put it in the comment section below, or even reach out to me on social media at James White Sales, and let's have a conversation and see if we can help you overcome some of these challenges and move things forward. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and look forward to sharing another video with you next Saturday.